Good morning, YouTube. It's heilo82, your friendly neighborhood sociopath. Today we are going to be building the molecular teleporter, and we're going to be going into the Institute. Now this video is going to be a long one because I do not plan on splitting, going into the Institute, scavenging everything out of the Institute, and then leaving the Institute in separate videos. We're just going to do it all in one go, so this video is going to be a long one. Sorry if I sound a little congested. I just sneezed and whatnot, so you know how that goes. Okay. Alright, so hop in the settlement builder. Alright. Oh good, it does make it. That's what I was hoping for. And let's angle this towards the Institute. It's roughly about, should be roughly about right there. Let's see, then we need a control panel. So that's where he's standing right here. That looks a little nice. Okay, then we gotta attach them all. Attach you here, attach you here. Let's see, I think that's everything. Yeah. Attach you here. There, you're all one big happy family. Now let's see how much power we need. See, that requires 20, 22, 27. Alright, so we need 27 power. And whatever we put down, it's pretty much gonna be blown to pieces, so let's see. So, 10, 20. Let's see. Pull. Oh, that's why there we go. And have you attached. There we go. It's alive! It's alive! This actually doesn't look half bad. Alright, now. Key thing though, when you're going into the Institute for the first time and you plan on being kicked out of the Institute, make sure you have whatever you want to take in there, because yeah, you're not going to be able to get back in there and buy, sell, whatever. So I'll go ahead. Excuse me. I'm gonna keep my armor on. This. I'm gonna keep my weapon. Okay. Now, what do we want to get rid of? I'll get rid of ammo because it's cheap and weighs absolutely nothing. Let's see. Take the core. Low level core. 50%, 48%. I'll take that. I'll keep the 50s with me. Gamma gun. I really don't use gamma radiation guns, so I could probably go with getting rid of that. Yeah, so alright. That takes care of ammo. I still have 27,000 caps, so I'm good with money. How about ammunition? Can we sell these? No value. Okay. Let me sort through things with value. Things, first things you're gonna bring up, of course, things I'm not selling. Rocket launcher. Batman. I'll get rid of you, and I'll get rid of. I guess I could get rid of you. Take the minigun. Another rocket launcher. Guess I'll get rid of the missile launchers. Let's see. What else we got around here? Alright, let's go down to gamma guns. You want a gamma gun? Go kill a child of Adam. Submachine gun is good for parts. Laser rifles, try for explosives. Ah, here we go. Frag grenades. No, fragmentation mines. There we go. Frag grenades are so useful. Alright. Skip the apparel. Come down here. Let's see. Robot repair kit. That might come in handy. Red X. No. Purified water. Let's see. Junk. I'm keeping on my junk. Mods. Keeping on my mods. That's pretty much it.
You gotta have something going on.
No. Ada.
Hey.
Thought I saw her over here, or heard her over here.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary, prepared for the future.
I don't care. I gotta find. Oh, there she is. I want to take Ada with me. Hopefully she can.
A pleasure to see you again, ma'am. Are you ready to depart?
Time to hit the road.
Understood. Please, lead on. Everything seems to be proceeding.
I don't know if she can, but I hope she can teleport with me, or you know, meet me there. So we'll find out. If she can, then she'll be my supply mule. If she can't, then first place I'm going is probably going to be to the their storekeeper, so I can get supplies. All right, let's talk to Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Just get on the platform. I'll do the rest.
There you go.
Okay.
Ada, get away from the guy. It don't work.
Real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it! Hold on to your butt!
God. That's the last time I'm doing tequila shots. Ugh. Yeah, this is the one section of the game where being over encumbered is probably a godsend.
Hello.
Ah!
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father.
Oh.
The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Yep. Ooh, scrap. He's been here long enough. He can wait a minute. No.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
I'll kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just... Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit!
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I've heard enough.
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself.
No, you just have to agree with them. You don't necessarily have to do.
So committed to creating
just
a
agree.
better life for ourselves here, and it's a life that you can now be part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience. And finally, Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them. And then we'll discuss what comes next.
Alrighty then. Now we do plan on getting kicked out of this place, so just saying yes doesn't really affect anything. And since we're only here one time as a guest or as an ally, go ahead and just, you know, raid the place. Take anything and everything you can. Alright. Alright, we'll come back here and raid the rest of this place. I want to lighten my load.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Of course.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
This will be the only chance you get to
Let's see what
barter.
you got.
So let's barter. Weapons. Experimental 18. Yep, take that. Rifles. Institute rifles. Alright. Take all the synth specialty components. Why not? I'll take those and all the stim packs we got. Alright, now we'll come over here and we're just gonna go ahead and sell as much crap as we can. Alright, let's see. Purified water. Wine. Hmm. 38 ammo. Go ahead and get rid of the fusion cores. Money off this. $340. Close enough. There we go. Let's check my weight. I got plenty of weight now. Alright. We'll come back up
Nothing
here.
to report, ma'am.
Don't care. Alright. The reason this video is going to be so long is because most of my time is just going to be scavenging and doing the little side mission that you have. Oh. And have to do the little side mission you have for what's his name? Virgil. Now, I wouldn't mind having a bed like that, you know. Well, the reclining part anyway. Being stuck in a coffin. I could probably go without that. Alright, let's see. What's up here?
You call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust? Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Ah, you're a dick. I mean, I can't blame them entirely. Living down here all your life, seeing and living around these robots all your life, and being told and taught as from a young age that they're nothing more than glorified walking vacuum cleaners with no real value past that point. Yeah, I can understand their points of view. I'm not saying I agree with their points of view. I just understand their points of view. And like many things, oh, that's just door done. Okay. And like many things, you can die a hero or live long enough to see yourself be turned into a villain.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge. Primary level.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
Stay out of my way while I steal your shit.
For now. Resume your duties.
A lot of these doors are locked, so use these terminals. But having a mastery skill makes it easy. Let's see, you and you.
I'm through.
There. Turn this.
Greetings, ma'am.
Howdy. Yeah, when I'm a male character and they say, "Greetings, sir," oh, I hate being called sir. Even in real life, people try and be polite and whatnot and say sir, or even my coworkers, they know I don't like being called sir. They say, "Okay, sir." I look at them and said, "Don't call me sir, I work for a living. I'm not one of these armchair commanders." They know that just gets under my skin. Hell, I even had customers once, some young punk kids. Say, okay, I told them to stop skateboarding through our through our store.
The protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Anyway, let's see. What was I? Oh, these guys were skateboarding through our store. Please don't do that. And they're like, yes, sir. Don't call me sir. Please. So please do not call me sir. So, okay, yeah, okay, sir. Okay, ma'am. Like, now you want to be a smart ass. Okay. I don't like being called sir because I have not earned the rank. And I do not like being called sir because I actually... To me, it's just a tick. I don't like being called sir. Never have, never will. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing your shit.
Best part of my day is coming home to my girls.
Really, best part of my day is blowing up a raider encampment. Okay. Move your jaw. You're not having ventriloquist. Cigarettes down here, really? You would think this would be a place that they would have, that they would seriously invoke a no smoking policy. See, now that's actually a good idea. If you're underground, use flower pots or anything of that nature and actually grow stuff you can actually eat. That actually makes sense. Use the most available space you have for practical use. Let's come in here.
Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
Yeah, I believe it's called cybernetic engineering. BIOS. Did I already go? I think I already did this. Alright. The biocybernetics or something like that. this. Let's go through here.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still. There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Okay. Can't wait to nuke you all.
Nice.
I wasn't able to bring Ada with me, which is a shame. Alright. Advanced Sciences. Oh shit. I don't think I went upstairs yet. Need to remember to go upstairs. Clear out all the rooms. What was that? Oh. Ah. Sorry. Alright, let's see. Oh, looks like I hit my max. I'm overweight now. That's okay. What I plan on doing, I'll make it work. Ooh. A bag with weapons? And it's not Institute bag, it looks like an outside bag. Hmm.
Hi, miss.
Hello? Alright.
Sometimes I hide my dad's work notes just to mess with him. It drives him crazy.
Oh, so you're just a little shit. Got it.
I've heard so much about you. What a remarkable story.
Yeah. I'm sure they exaggerated most of it. This is a home of a heavy drinker. Much more, the person gets a whole house to themselves. Alright, I think that's everything.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
And this is... Oh, no, this is a... Huh. I've been through all the sections. Apparently I missed one. Nope. Oh, excuse me. Canine companion permanently takes 10% less damage. Always important. If your companion is dog meat. we'll go down here. I hate that sound from fluorescent lights. That statically discharge sound. Join the railroad, really? Ayo. Interesting name to give your kid. I'll call your kid Europa. Somebody probably has. All right.
Dr. Watson doesn't think I'm
generation
Institute material. I'm gonna prove him wrong.
You do that.
Hi, miss. Oh yeah, the children. The child.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
I want.
Good evening. I am at your disposal. Would you care for food-based products?
Or just to steal your shit.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Institute bottled water. Institute food packets. That's it.
Excuse me.
Hello. Please ensure that your dietary requirements are being filled.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
Oh. You can only... Damn. I was hoping to sell other shit to them. Make more money. What the hell are you doing?
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Yeah?
You're here. Glad you made it.
Have some, common manners and get your feet off the fucking chair. God, we have people at work that do that. Sit down and prop their feet on a chair. It's like, you know, other people have to sit down too, you know? It's just getting older, just finding more shit to bitch about. I'm gonna be a very grumpy old man. I can see it now. C'est la vie. Alright. I think that's pretty much everything. Okay. I guess I should probably get my presents. No, I'm not doing biosciences. At least not yet. I'll do the other departments first. I'm not doing bioscience because...
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
I'm not doing biosciences because that is a pain in the butt. So we'll start here. Robotics.
Come now, Alan, it could have been anything. It was probably just a glitch in the nervous system. The fine motor control software could use an update.
If it were just a limb twitching, but her eyes were moving as well. Involuntary twitching and rapid eye movement while sleeping can only mean one thing. You just don't want to admit to yourself what you mean.
If you're about to launch into one of your big passionate speeches about artificial sentience and machines with souls, don't bother. I've heard enough of them by now. Write them down from memory.
But we can't just ignore the question. With a sentient dream, why can't it have a soul? If a symbol has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard you can measure. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the work we do here,
just remember, I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well,
It's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, not philosophers. We do well to remember that.
Welcome to the Institute. Please step right this way.
If you ask me, the synth software could use a little more debugging.
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
I can't imagine living on the surface. It sounds like a nightmare.
We're quite fortunate to have the synths to aid us.
All our divisions are important, but I tend to think of robotics as the first among equals.
3 levels of approval. Do you believe that? 3!
Nope, I have no idea. Of course, I'm not a bureaucrat, so.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
Do I look like a synth to you?
All systems nominal.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Hello.
The other way, thank you. There, I'm helping you with your paperwork. I'm making it a lot easier for you.
Good to see you.
Carry on, ma'am.
Theoretical limits are made to be broken.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Ah, neither are you. Hey, I guess you guys got something in common. I think that's him. It's the scientist.
If you see any suspicious synth activity, report it immediately.
Hey, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin
Right.
Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth retention. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
So basically, you're the secret police.
Secret police? If that's a pre-war reference, then I'm afraid it's lost on me. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly
They don't even know their own history.
trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered it already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we could. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
You mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
Hi there.
Okay, you just spoke about what you refer to as walking toasters as having individuality and individual traits that you want to seek out and hone. Sounds almost human to me. I guess might just be me. Because something like that, would you have to program something like that into? I guess you could have abnormalities in programming that would cause individual traits to show up, but still, advanced systems.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics, and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
What kinds of blueprints?
Mostly components for a new plasma pistol concept I've been toying with. High-energy weapons are sort of a hobby of mine. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us. Well, that was productive.
You mean that was fun? Productivity seemed to be going out the window. Alright, let's see what else we got around here. We'll be there later. Terminal.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
You obviously have never had kids. Good luck with that. What do we got here?
Excuse me, Doctor?
I got the energy
it's
source
you.
equations for the plasma emitter
You're
finished
here
a little
then.
early. I
Yes, yes. I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Yeah, that's rather insulting.
Well, that's insulting.
I'm sorry. Not my intention. There's just quite a bit going on right now, and your arrival has the potential to throw things off schedule. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Let's see. Let's go with a progress report.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the Child Synth, to focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the above-ground efforts are successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
What I can do, you don't want to see. What I'm going to do, run. Alright. Oh, did we already go through everything? Oh. Let's see. Down here for a minute. Let's see, what's that? That's robotics, been there. Synth retention, been there. Advanced systems. I guess bioscience is the only one left. Okay. Before I do that, though, I need to find I want to find a chest or something. There we go. Alright. I'm going to transfer most of the stuff in here. Then when we go to leave, we'll pick it all up. Like I said before, this is the only chance you're gonna get if you're following this playthrough that you're gonna be able to do this, because once we leave, once we get kicked out of the Institute, you will not be able to come back. Alright, got all the junk. Ammo doesn't weigh anything, so I'll keep that with me. Alright.
Remember to practice good sanitation habits at all times.
Alright. We're gonna take this first. Turn off my flashlight. Nothing.
Sweet.
Now remember, most of the junk inside these chests are random generated, so you may not always get the same crap that I get. Oh.
Got it.
Something in here that doesn't like scents.
Yes.
Hell, this whole place doesn't like scents. Call them useful, but in the same breath, call them a piece of junk. Sugar bombs. You hear it? Alright, let's see.
Yes.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected. Hostile.
I was actually running away and trying to hide because I could hear the laser beam charging up. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to kill it that fast, so best to wait and wait for it to discharge its weapon. That turned out to be unfounded, so that's good. How long has it been since anything's been down here?
Nice.
House cat, another house cat.
That's it.
Cat meat, kickball. Jew.
Nice.
Okay. Alrighty then. Nope. So it's gotta be the other one.
Got it.
A halfway decent looking room versus a almost a vault looking piece of crap. Consistency, people, come on. It's supposed to look like this room hasn't been touched in a long time. But it looks like they've. There's that experiment for Virgil. Looks like they send in research. That's everything. Okay. And there we go. That takes care of the special mission requirements that we see. Trying to find okay, this is the way we came in. Okay, so we'll do counterclockwise motion. Make sure we get everything. Okay. here. Old operations command center? Alright. Go right here. This looks like a little bit of plants. Takes us back to the hallway. Alright. We're going in a counterclockwise fashion, so I believe we should be going this way.
Liam's been trying to teach me robotics. It's more complicated than I thought.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll get it eventually.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
Synth gorillas, huh?
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying. All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
Dr. Watson doesn't think I'm Institute material. I'm gonna prove him wrong.
Doc? Yes, yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is very interesting, but now simply isn't a good time.
Make the time.
Someone's a little full of himself.
Hardly. There is no place for ego in science. I'm simply trying to tell you, in as polite a manner as possible, that I am busy. Now, goodbye.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I'm sure it's fascinating, but that's not why I'm here.
Of course, I completely understand. Before you go, at least let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. I promise I'll keep it short. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You mentioned medical care? I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Okay, good to know. So knock him out and take him with me before I blow this place in Kingdom Come. Okay. Now that should complete institutionalized. We check the data. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and push a button to call them, and then get my supplies that I left.
I'm trying to learn chess. The computer always beats me.
Then you suck at chess.
Whatever you think I did, I didn't do it. Alice is a liar.
There's a lot of hubris around here lately, and I don't care for it.
Sensor
Take your best shot. You won't take me alive, suckers. Now I just gotta run like hell. Straight for the teleporter. Running. Well, I was running as fast as I can while over encumbered. And that's all it takes. Kill one person and you're banned from the Institute forever. Yeah, try and make it back to teleporter and then get teleported away. But at least I made off with most of their shit. There we go. We have completed institutionalized. Now you got form ranks, but we are not going to do form ranks. I need to give the holotape to Sturgis. Let me look at my notes here. Okay, that completes stage 2, step 2 of our plan, which leads us to stage 3. Complete all Brotherhood of Steel quests up to Show No Mercy, go no farther, and get all Brotherhood of Steel side quests, keep them open. Okay, so that's what we will do in the next video. Until then, remember to like, comment, and subscribe below. Ring that bell for notifications of any of my new videos, and I will see you all next time. Bye.